Hello and welcome. I'm Brian, and behind the camera I have
Craig.
And this is Brake Check, and we are talking about the 2021 Chevy Silverado Trailboss. And you
Brian,
may not be,
Brian,
yeah.
the back half of the truck, or back of the truck's missing. Is there something? What's going on there?
No, it's there. It's camouflage.
Yeah.
This, in case you didn't know, this is real tree camouflage. It's not mossy oak or anything else like that.
No, we wouldn't do it mossy oak.
No. Wouldn't dare be caught dead in a mossy oak. So, anyways, this has the optional $2,500 graphics package, which gives you side steps as well, which we personally may not opt for, but it's cool that it's there.
They do look beefy.
They are beefy, and actually, they don't flex at all. You put weight on them, they just don't move.
And that's a lot of weight.
Well, for me, yeah. Moral of the story is, this is a press truck that is not loaded above 70 grand. It's in fact, it's the first press truck we've had under $50,000, right?
Yeah.
It's impressive. So, what you get with that is not very much. You don't get lumbar support. You don't get radar cruise control. You don't get lane keep. You don't get a sunroof. You don't get leather interior. You don't get a leather wrapped steering wheel or volume controls in the wheel.
Goodness, what do you get? Would that be quicker?
Yeah, it might be easier that way. You get a V8, no turbos because you don't need them. A 6-speed transmission, which stay tuned for the full review. I'll explain why that's better. And 4-wheel drive with low range. It's everything you want in a truck, and it's really, really refreshing to drive.
So it's a truck.
It's an actual truck. So this is a truck for truck people. So let me show you what you get with the Trailboss. You get a 2-inch lift right off the bat. That's this part, okay? You get Rancho shocks all the way around, and this has the optional 20-inch wheels, but whether you get 18s or 20s, you have Goodyear Duratrack all-terrains, or the 20s you have mud terrains, and these are territory mud terrains. It's a new tire. Now what's interesting about these tires, Craig, is they don't look that aggressive, but boy do they sound on the highway. They're a little noisy. It's a good thing this truck is so quiet. Let me just tell you that. The road noise in general is so quiet. The wind noise is so quiet. That's all you hear anyways. So take around the front. How can you tell, Craig, that this is a custom, not the LT trim?
I've learned because it says Chevrolet here.
Right.
Instead of just a bow tie, that's how.
Kind of like the first gen Raptor. They want you to know who made it. And look, between the two of us and you watching on the internet, it's kind of the face the only mother would love. I'm not too crazy about this, but if you go to the LT trim, you get a better looking grill, or you can buy this trim and just buy that grill and put it on here. Pretty easy to do. So back to the real tree camo, you get a horseshoe print on the hood, which we learned earlier you can land a drone on very well with that. It's a good landing pad. That's actually really helpful. So bring it around again. You do have a Z71. So this is a step above the Z71. Z71 gives you skid plates, 2-speed transfer case, and a little bit better tire. Trailboss takes it a step further. It's not on par with Raptors or T-Rexes, but it is on par with Ford trimmers. So the FX4 and Z71 are kind of one thing. The trimmer and Trailboss are kind of another thing. So it's kind of that step between. Okay, one more thing you get in the Chevy household now instead of just GMC is you get the multi-step tailgate, which is kind of like the old man step on the Fords. It's kind of like that, but.
Brian, wait, you don't. Oh, okay, you don't have a trailer hitch on.
No trailer, yeah.
Okay.
By the way, the trailer hitch, watch out for that thing. But it does have what I refer to affectionately as a front porch. It has a step and it has the handle. This is cool. I think it is more effective than the Ford version. It's less finicky. It's pretty easy to work. But I'll be honest, I just wouldn't put it on here anyways because Chevy gives you something even better.
What, called a regular tailgate?
It's called an actual step.
Oh, integrated.
Yeah, you just put your foot in it and you go up. Yeah,
I see.
Look at that. It's better than all of them. So
good idea.
All that out of the way, let's check out the interior.
Oh, hello. Were you looking for a truck? Well, that's what we're in. This is a real truck. It's simple. It's basic. You've got an indent for a sunroof, but Brian, there's no sunroof. But you know what that means?
What?
More headroom.
That's right.
Which is good because the seat doesn't go up or down. It just goes, there's a handle. It goes forward or back. That is it. That's all you need.
Yeah, there's recline and there's forward and back, and it's the same on the driver's side.
And yeah, forward and back. Guess what? Those will never break.
And guess what? They're in the good spot to start
Not
with.
that the electric ones have ever broken me, but
Well,
I'm just saying.
true.
Moving on down, we've got a mirror that's just, look, it just flips. That's how it works.
Yeah, there's no light
You
sensors.
get headlights in your eyes, you just flip it.
You know, it's funny too, because that'll never break either.
It'll never break. Moving on down, you don't have any chrome trim. Only one thing that might shine at you, there's also no piano black, thank goodness.
That's a big plus, by the way.
You have a very basic, simple display here. It works. It's got Android Auto. It's got Apple CarPlay. That's all you need, right?
By the way, I took a survey on myself and found that the most frustrating part of any car today is when these don't work very well.
Yeah, this one just works. You
This
plug it in
works.
and it works.
Yeah.
You're done. Moving on down to your HVAC controls, you have fan speed. What a novel idea. You want it to blow faster, you move it up.
But what if it's too hot?
Oh, you just make it colder.
Oh.
Yeah, that's it.
But what if you want it on the floor instead?
Oh,
of
you just hit the floor button.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, real
That's
simple.
it.
And Brian, moving on back here, guess what this is?
An armrest.
No, it's a bench seat. So when your significant other wants to sit next to you, you're in business.
Oh man, you can't get that on a high trim.
Can't get that. Does it give you any extra storage in here? No, because this truck's, well, you know what this truck's motto is? Simple.
But you know what it does give
Don't
you?
have to worry about that.
Because of that no storage, check this out. It gives you rear AC.
Rear AC, which you don't usually get in a bench seat. Ford, I'm looking at you. So, moving on to the driver control area, you've got you got a plastic steering wheel. You've got trailer mode. No, you don't have a trailer mode button. That's just a dial over here. You put it in trailer mode. Center cluster, you want to change some things? There's just a knob. You just change them that way. Chrome bezels, none. Nothing to reflect back in your eye. It's straightforward. It's simple. Tilt, not telescope, but that's okay. It actually, for the lack of adjustments in this truck, you can get pretty comfortable. And I'm 5'9", you're 6'4". We can both get comfortable in this thing
Easily,
pretty
yeah.
easily.
So
So
you know what? Everything works, and the gauges are easy to read.
I want to point out the Realtree option in the interior, and that is one thing you might not be able to see it if you look real close though.
Yeah, it won't show up on camera, but the grab handles.
Yeah,
are
the
camera.
grab handles have
Yeah.
Realtree edge on it. So
Okay.
anyways, or I'm sorry, not edge, timber.
Oh,
Timber. I'm sorry.
Excuse me. Sorry.
Timber,
Sorry.
Realtree timber. And with that, that's it. Thanks for watching, and don't be sure to check out the podcast and the full review coming later.